Hi everyone, welcome to the Xoro Upload ASN error walkthrough guide. So basically, this video is more of a guide for resolving any upload ASN issues that you may be having. So if you have a 3PL connection that's driven by the CSV integration, you have your schedulers enabled and you're receiving ASNs and you're sending ASNs and you're receiving ASN confirmations from your 3PL. This video is basically how to handle those errors. One of the most common errors is over receiving an item on your PO. So let's say you ordered 10 on your PO, sent it to your factory or your vendor, and in your 3PL you received 12. So your 3PL is going to send an ASN confirmation back for 12, and your scheduler is basically going to give you an error saying you can't over receive on your PO. So in this case, I've got such a situation here. So I've actually pulled this up again through the job execution history. And so if you go to the error tab, this is basically how you start resolving all your errors. You'll actually see that this is one of the errors I received for importing ASNs. So this is the actual file that it tried to process. And if I download this file, it'll give me the error. So let me go ahead and download this file. So let's take a peek at what it says. So basically, I'm going to just expand some of the rows here. So it says for this ASN, the received quantity cannot be greater than quantity on the ASN. So basically, let's take a look at what's going on with this purchase order. So let's just pull up this purchase order here. So you can see it's purchase order 5. And I'm going to pull it up here. So you can see for this this SKU, it was trying to receive, it accidentally was meant to receive, sorry, for this SKU actually. So for this SKU, it was trying to receive more than it actually was. So let's see. So this is the SKU that it was trying to receive. So we've got 20 on the PO. And let's actually see the file. What was the file that was sent over? So let me download the file that the scheduler tried to process. Let's have a look. Just gonna wait for my Excel here. Hopefully it opens up. Or I'm just gonna open it in this Excel sheet. Basically, you can see here that for this SKU, it tried to receive 22. But on the PO, basically, we've got 20 on order here. So it tried to process the file with 22, but there was actually 20. So what we can do is basically on the file, edit this to 20, process this file, resolve the error, and the remaining 2 that was over received, we'll create a new ASN and we'll just receive that ASN right then and there. So that's probably the easiest way to handle such a situation. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to make this 20, and we'll take care of the remaining 2 afterwards. I'm going to save this file, and now I'm going to go to the upload ASN module. So I'm going to grab the file that we edited. I'm going to upload it. I'm going to receive and close the ASN. Okay, so the ASN was processed successfully. It was processed fine this time because we changed the quantity. We made it down to 20 because you can't over receive on a PO. So let's go ahead. PO number 5. This PO should be in receive status. So yeah, see how it's in receive status now. But if I actually open the PO, it's still got that quantity 2 remaining that was over received. So let's take a look at that. So you can see that quantity received here was 20. So let's go ahead. Let's change this to 22 now. And let's save this PO. So now we're taking care of the over receiving. So let's go ahead. Let's create an ASN for that. Okay, so I'm gonna just send this line over. Click create ASN. And let's, now that we've created it for the over received quantities, I'm going to click OK to receive it. And basically I'm going to select the ASN that I just created. And again, an ASN is an advanced shipping notice. So this is how you check your POs in, by creating ASNs on them. So we can batch receive these lines. I'm going to just choose the location here. Confirm, click OK. All right, so I've received this line now. I'm going to close this ASN, click OK. And there, so now my PO has been checked in. So now if I open my PO, PO5 here, I can actually see that the quantity has been received. So that it's actually been received in full now. So including the 2 that it went over by. So you can make a note on this PO if you wanted to, that we over received this SKU or something like that. Just a reminder that in your job execution history, you just want to resolve this error, because now that it's basically taken care of, we've uploaded the file, we've processed it manually. So let's go ahead, tick this off, and that's how you over receive POs in your Xoro system.